Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Well, in this one, if I can get y'all to sit there for a minute, we're going to work on the interior of the truck for a minute. And, yeah. I'm going to see if I can get this new part right here on the dash. You know, bear with me, y'all. Sorry, not been a good morning. Had some brand new shoes come in yesterday. I know they're cheap shoes, but I usually have pretty good luck with cheap shoes, at least lasting maybe 2 to 3 weeks. But this pair lasted less than 20 minutes. I've never had a pair of shoes last less than 20 minutes, even with my size and my weight. I ain't gonna be able to see over here because of the steering wheel. But there's a piece of metal that's gonna be in the way over here. Huh. I thought I was gonna need a screwdriver. I'll still use it though. Come here. Come here. Thank you. I'd love to be able to get me some boots that's gonna... I just want some slip-on or zip-up boots that'll fit me. I'd love to have some. I know I'm still young, but I don't like tying boots. I'd rather have slip-on style like cowboy boots if I could. I've always liked those better. But yeah, I'm not happy that I have some shoes that lasted less than 20 minutes. I just put them on and they're comfortable. Then by the time I got back to the house, I noticed when I was in town, I was saying, well, look at there, my shoes are just disintegrated. And then I got to looking, got back here, they disintegrated not long after I put the dang things on. To me, that's sad. I just now noticed there's a crack in. I wonder if I can just get that piece, because the dash itself is good. I wonder if I can get this lens that goes over the gauges by itself. I gotta see if you see this toggle switch interferes with the new dash piece. I know I need to really focus on like the windshield and everything, but I want to at least make the interior look a little bit better. Still a big old gaping hole here. I got this. Brand new off of eBay. Got my box. Brand new off of eBay, and it was shipping and everything just shy of what, $30 something, about 35. I mean, look at that. For about $35. I just hope it still works. I know it's not gonna be as good as original, but I'm hoping it does pretty decently anyways. Yeah, I think that toggle switch is gonna be in the way. I wonder if it'll fit through there where I can just use it temporarily. We can't keep the vents closed for now. I got enough wiggle room. Almost got the wiggle room. I'll take this off. Had the hedges on. There we go. Just in case that's in the way. I got the main shoes for the shifter. Well, at least it stays in the park like it's supposed to. I got that to put back on. Get that toggle switch off. So hang on, y'all. I'm gonna pause you for a second and be right back. I'm back, y'all. See if I can't use these vice grips to at least get this toggle switch off right quick. And the toggle switch is for the windshield wipers. Because they've boogered up some of the wiring, so. Not when I go back through. What in the world? Well, maybe it can stay there. Not being in the way too much. Make sure I don't lose that. I go back on it. Let's see if we can get this back here now. Once again, the shifter's in the way. Let's see. Gotta expect that. I bet I can screw that switch in, don't I? Yep. Yeah, I don't think I got the screws for that, I don't think. Can I at least get it all unplugged? There we go. Fuel tank selector switch. Unplugged. And yeah. Screw it in back here. Like I said, I don't think I got the screws for this. I got these, but that's gonna be too long. And the other one ain't got the right head on it. Oh, one might be fit. That one might work, actually. Find the right socket for it. Nope. To go get the wrong socket. If I can get at least one of these screwed in, I might be alright for now. There's one bad part. The dash didn't come with any of the screws still in it. That sucks. Like everything else, this truck is in a pain. But not because of the truck, but because of previous owners doing whatever they want to just to get by instead of actually thinking of, well, if I sell this truck, someone might want to fix it back up and put it back to where it's supposed to be. So, problem is, not many people think that way, do they? Not most of them I know, anyways. Yeah. It should work. I don't know. I guess I'm going to wait till I get the right screws for this, I guess. I can at least sit it in on here. And they screwed up because previous owners. I'm going to go get the keys. Yeah, be careful. Oh, yeah. See if I can't get this shifter down here. I guess the main issue that's in the way is the shifter. And that toggle switch. There you go. I just want, like I said, I just want it to look a little bit nicer. Right now the toggle switch is the only thing that's really keeping it from going on all the way. This way it looks a little bit better. Looks like. Yeah, that toggle switch needs to come out of there where I can get that thing all the way on there. At the same time, you can't take it off of there because I got to have it for. Well, look at that. All the. Well, at least the lens is going to be in the right spot. See? See, in one other catalog I got, these little pieces right here that's got the light coming through, they're separate from this part of the dash. But they're working on this one. Nice. One reason I got it, because it came pretty much assembled. Like I said, it's not going to go all the way back because of that daggone toggle switch being in the way. I know I had to hook that fuel tank selector back up here in a little bit. But I want to at least see it. See how nice it looks. Looks good. I've only fixed the dash pad over there. And that's gonna probably be a little bit more expensive. But at least that one should come off easily. That one's about to fall off anyways. Waiting on this HVAC piece to come in. Yeah, I'm waiting on this old piece to come in. Because this and that part don't work. This one does and that other does, but That in the middle don't. And kind of find out that is actually the same as an early Ford Taurus. Believe it or not, that's actually the same step as an early Ford Taurus. At least by the part I found, anyways, it says it's for a Ford Taurus. Yeah, I gotta order the screws to put that in, because some of these, I think the ones I got are too long. I think they're for other parts of the dash somewhere, I think. I might try them here in a minute, but right now I'm just happy that that's in there now. I honestly wish they wouldn't have messed with it. Just left it right here in the switch. Just had someone replace that switch for the wipers instead of doing that to it. Because now I'd have to put that wire back through there to make this work if I get it when I get a new one of these. Oh, I mean, not to mention the radio and the ashtray. And it looks like I got the frame for the ashtray. I just need the ashtray part. And the USB port thing, because this had one of those as well on it. Once again, someone just bringing things to work, and I hate it when people do that. I know it's something you gotta do sometimes, but honestly, some people like keeping things nice and neat. I don't mind doing little projects like this. That's just kind of a pet peeve of mine. You know, someone doing it to something nice. See if there's any screws or something I'm missing. Normally I there's probably still some screws here on the floor for this dash. It's probably the ignition cylinder. I had put in that bucket that's over there in that other trailer. I don't remember many of the screws though. So the screws I had to buy, unfortunately. Let's see, heat equals pull on well, I know what they mean by that there. This POSD needs help. Piece of, shoot dually needs help. Yeah, I agree after someone did all this to it, yeah. It looks sad. It's a sad dually. Hello, I'm back. So 7mm for that one socket I found. One bolt I found. There we go. There's nothing holding it in there. That little that little thing is actually in there good, ain't it? Let's see if I can't get this. Ain't nothing, at least get one of these in here. Should at least hold it. Oh, wrong way. So we get to cut some threads. It's not though. I got one. You cut some threads. That one will. Maybe I'll cut enough threads where I can get that other one started better. That works. I wonder if Harbor Freight's got any of these kind of screws that I can use for plastic. We're going to buy them off online or something. It's a little shorter than these. I can find them. It's cheaper to, like I said, I found this dash on eBay. I wanted to get used, but that's original, but my gosh. They want a lot for original right now. I mean, for example, I've already got a new grill and headlight bezels for this. It's cheaper to buy brand new off of eBay than it was used. The grill alone, grill and headlight bezels for this truck here was about $90 off of eBay. At least the kind I got. Black, nothing fancy. You can paint them yourself. Now, get this. An original one, that's basically same headlight bezels and grill. That's the original, about $200. $200. Now I could buy a whole truck for about $600 and get all the parts, but when the truck's in nice shape, it's got a title, and probably wouldn't take a whole lot to fix up, I don't want to do that. So I don't want to do that whatsoever to a truck that doesn't really need a whole lot of work. To be honest, I know I'm probably putting a lot of effort into this for no reason, because I still don't know if I'm going to get the original title or not. But at least it gives me some kind of starting point. That's what I'm thinking of. It gives me a starting point. Anyways, for this. Thinking. I gotta use this one that's got the Phillips head on it. The other one ain't want to screw in. Like I said, I'll see if I can't find something that's shorter, because I'm afraid this one might go all the way through the dash if I'm not careful, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, that's about it. And I don't want to go no further than that. They need to be just a hair shorter than what I got. Yeah. If anything, you'll at least hold it in there for now while I get some. And I have some threads started for the new ones whenever they ever find them. Alright, thread. It's spinning in the same spot. That's what might be alright. Everything, I'll hold it in there. And it will go deeper. It ain't gonna be perfect, it still moves, but I gotta find some of those screws somewhere. Now if I can get the put it back in park. Get back up there now. Nope, don't fall down too much. If I can get this daggum toggle switch to, there we go, pop out. Like I said, that's for the wipers. That's somewhere rigged up. Instead of replacing that, they just rigged it. Yeah, I don't have intermittent wipers. I got either high or low. Nothing more. Well, let's see if we can at least get this dash on here now. And granted, I'll have to unplug the fuel selector switch later. This way I can get this in here for now. And I'll start looking like a truck in here again. Get that plug back in. There we go. It's not snapping into place, so I gotta get the right things for that, probably. There we go. Yeah, I gotta get the right snaps for it to snap into, probably, but that's okay. But, yeah, that looks so much better, I think. Just having that key on so much, I need to reset that now. I have to start it up here in a minute. What do y'all think? I think that looks better than that big old gaping hole right now. I mean, I'll have to take it off a few times in the future. But that looks so much better than it did before. What's that someone coming down the driveway? But I don't think so. But yeah, look at this. Look, the hazards in the right spot like they're supposed to. I was kind of worried, you know, like I said, being an aftermarket, not original, something might not be perfect, but doing better shape than I thought. And like I said, I gotta get a radio to go in here, that HVAC control assembly there, an ashtray, and USB port thing. Original ashtrays ain't cheap either for this thing. I found one on eBay, the cheapest one. It's complete, anyways. It's the frame, the ashtray, the cigarette lighter, even the wiring, for about $200. I'm gonna slowly work on this. I got other parts in there. We're gonna get a few more other parts on this thing. We're gonna at least make this thing look a little better, a little bit at a time, you know. I wonder if I can get that back on there without having to do too much. No. Okay. Probably should have been on there before the dash, but I want to get in there. Yeah, I'll probably take the dash back off, put that back in there. Yep, I will. I'll do that later. Right now, I don't mind doing that later if I have to. That way I can take a before and after picture. I gotta get a headlight switch still, because this didn't have the knob for the lights on it. So I gotta get a new, unless I can find just the knob itself. But I may go ahead and replace it and that fuel tank selector switch, just to be on the safe side. Even though I don't know if the selector switch works anyways, because there's no rear tank. But I may go ahead and replace it. That way I know it does work. Do the same thing with the headlight switch. Just put new in here. I'll have to figure out what to do with the wipers, but there ain't no need. Oh, there's only one wiper that works, but I think that's because of the windshield being the way it is. I'd still like to know how that happened. But on a construction site, that could have happened in any way, any number of ways. I'm glad I'm not going to drive this thing in Kentucky. I'll probably get... In Kentucky, you're not allowed to drive something like this with a busted windshield. At least from what I hear, anyways. Tennessee, you can get away with it because it's not on the driver's side. But in Kentucky, if it's anything done with the windshield, any of the windshield's damaged, you can't. Let's see if we can't start this thing for a little bit, because switch that key on and off so much. Ready? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. Got that safety on there. Yeah. Yeah, see. There's supposed to be a tow and haul mode right there. Brake lights on. I think later the ABS does come on it later. I didn't get a little gas to go in here. She sounds nice. Well, I guess she'll get there. She's gonna get some work done. See, the front door panels are fine, in good shape. I don't have to do anything to them. That one there's fine, but that one over there, for the door lock, I gotta find a new rear passenger side door panel. They've got the hole for the door lock on it. I don't think these panels are all the way down. Anyways, that one there for sure is it. But, sounds good. rough, but not bad. I think the next project will be go ahead and put the blower motor in. Like I said, this works, but the blower motor only works on high. So the last time I had to do with something like that, it was a blower motor. But I'm gonna go, like I said, replace this because I gotta get original for this. But anyways, I have enough of that for now. I gotta go inside, get ready for supper. Supper, dinner, whatever you want to call it. I call it supper because it's we don't eat around the normal time that dinner is, which is about I think 3, 4 o'clock sometimes. Or sometimes I call supper late because it's about sometimes 6, give or take, when we get around to it. Another fancy night last night I had fried catfish that I cooked. It tasted pretty good. This is Saturday. I tell you what day the actual date, I can't remember. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's December 13th. It's a Saturday. I'm gonna mention this because this might happen to me today. If you ever need work shoes and you can't find any on Walmart or anywhere else that works or that fits like me, uh, be careful with what you buy on eBay. I bought some work shoes that steel toed. Grant, I knew they wasn't gonna last very long because of the price, but I thought I thought maybe at 17, almost $20, like what you normally buy at Walmart for a good pair of sneakers, it would have lasted a little while. But no, it would not. Got them in the mail yesterday. Put them on this morning for the first time. Walked down the hallway and they started falling apart right in the kitchen as I sat down. I didn't realize they were falling apart till I got to Kroger here because I was getting some stuff. We're gonna have some chili tomorrow night. Yeah, got back home and took those crappy things off and realized they fell apart not long after I put them on. And the company's called the place I got them from on eBay is Pro Safety something. They're steel toed. They're supposed to be steel toe work shoes. They're supposed to be built like boots. It's comfortable when I put them on. I was happy with them then, but then they lasted less than 20 minutes after putting them on. I know my size doesn't help none, my weight on shoes, but it'd be nice to find a pair of affordable slip-on or zip-up work boots that I could be happy with. I gotta have roughly a size 13 and a half, 14. That's a wide boot. But I got some sneakers that I bought earlier this year that I like. But the problem is they're sneakers. I'd rather have some boots if I'm going to do work like around equipment or this truck or anything. I'd rather have the boots. I feel safer with boots than sneakers when it comes to working around things. But for right now, all I got is my sneakers or my little house slippers that's good for indoor and outdoor. But anyways, I want to thank y'all for coming with. I hope you did enjoy the video. I know it's probably not the best video in the world, and I apologize, but better than nothing. I got the truck looking a little bit nicer, at least. Even it's just kind of like a temporary thing. Because like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be getting... The guy said he's waiting for the tile to come in, and I'm waiting to hear back from him about it. then, if I don't hear from it, I still got me a good truck for parts, because I'm gonna try to hold on to this body style. I still gotta get rid of this, get the service bed off. I got 2, maybe 3 bolts left to get out of it, and then I gotta call my neighbor and see if he can come over with his tractor with a loader and get the dang thing off the truck. I can work on that. I gotta put new shocks on the back. These are pretty much shot on here. I'm also gonna sand down the frame rails and everything the best I can and protect it. I gotta find some. Right now, it'd be nice to have a tractor again with a loader on it. Right now, I don't have a single tractor except for my lawnmower. I sold the Alice Trommers. I sold the log splitter. Sold the wood chipper. I got good prices on them, so I couldn't really argue. Everything's got its own. Everything's got a price when it comes to uh, equipment and tools. I miss the Alice Chalmers, but it's actually helped out a lot. It's helped get caught up on more of Mama's bills again. And then we get some parts for this. Still got a little bit left for if the title does come in, when and if that happens. I was able to order the parts for the Mercury where I can get on working on it again. I got fuel pumps, window regulators, and motors. Main thing I'm going to do on it is the fuel pump. Just to get it running again. That's another day. Get it running, go ahead and trade it off for the Suburban. Right? If this doesn't have a title, at least I'd have something to drive. And use this around here and look for another dually that's the same make, maybe the same body style. I can use all these parts on it. Then go from there, you know. Like I said, next to be the blower motor. Then I'm gonna at least change out the headlights and the grill on this. I know I need fenders, but I'm going with what I got right now. Anyways, I want to say thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for being here with me on in this video. Oh my gosh, I can't get to stay steady. Ah! Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, give it a comment, share. Still trying to reach my goal of 2,000 before the end of the year, but I don't think I'm going to. But I'm still hopeful. Tonight I'm going to look for other parts for this. I'm not going to order them yet because I want to see if I can at least get them. Like I want to at least get just the lens itself for the gauges. That's all I need for it. The screws to put anything I need on the back on this thing. See if I can't find all those. Anyways, thank you for watching. Like I said, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you enjoyed anything on the video or recommend anything. Like I said, with Christmas around the corner, I don't know, if you want to send a card or anything, you're more than welcome to. Address is in the description of the channel. Because we enjoy getting Christmas cards, thank you cards. Or, I know, I had someone send me a few gifts a while back, and they lived down in Florida and sent me some NASA stickers, and I say thank you for those. By the way, I still got them. I haven't put them on anything yet because I don't want to put them on anything. They're too nice. Anyways, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Get me out here soon. God bless y'all. Be safe.